Greetings, YouTube! Happy Thursday. I feel like we just did this, and that's because a couple weeks ago we did just do this, where we had a new change and a pretty dramatic change in the arenas. And so today, the goal is to kind of look at the new arenas, but also talk about some strategy because it is quite clear with the new arena setup, and this is for obviously uncollected summoners and above. With the milestones changed, it's going to be a pretty obvious strategy what you want to do, especially with your 6 stars. So before, until today, it was 2.2 million for the final milestone. And so we see the normal expectations. But when we go to 2.2 million now, we actually can see it still cuts off at 2.1. What about here? Well, I guess that just means there are a lot more milestones in that 2.2 million. Because we have the new updates to the 6-star featured. That's 12 million points. Different from 13.5 million, which doesn't sound like too big of a difference, and I guess it's not. But check out the difference between that and the 6-star basic. This used to also be 13.5 million for all the milestones. And now it's been cut dramatically to 4 million, which is where it was when you compare it to the 4-star basic arena before the new changes. So, used to be 4 million points, then it went to 13.5 million, now it's back to 4 million, and let's be real, not too many people are going to be hunting for 6-star Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. So, my big question for the 6-star basic now is, how many points are people willing to put up to get, because the rank rewards haven't changed, to get especially the top goal, which I still think is the smartest goal, the top 1 to 5%, half a 5-star, and 10% of a 6-star. What's that going to look like? Because 6-star champions in the 6-star basic arena are now worth the same as 5-star champions, meaning you would be honestly foolish if you had the roster size. Now, if you only have a few 6 stars and 5 stars, I guess it's not going to matter to you. But to use your 6 stars for anything besides the 6-star featured arena, because that's what is still going to get you those high amount of 6-star points that we're so used to seeing in the new arenas. So I can't tell you what the score is going to be. I would be shocked if it's going to take what it's taken in the past couple of weeks to get that top 1 to 5%, which is about 24 million points, because it's going to be so much harder to get the 24 million on top of that. Like, you were going to have to put up almost 14 million points to get all the milestones now anyway. Well, now if it cuts off at 4 million, you're just not going to have the motivation. I will say, pretty awesome that they put so many milestones in here, because yes, it is 20 milestones to 2.15 million points, and that is a huge buff to uncollected players who mainly, like the Summoner Trials Arena, that might be the only thing you can do with your roster, because you only have 3 and 4-star champs that are ranked up, and you have a few 5 stars and 6 stars, and maybe you'll try to throw it here. I will say, if I was watching this and I was looking to just have a realistic goal to shoot for, the 3-star featured champ is now at 2 million, but most importantly, the 4-star featured champ, which used to be at 9 million, is now at 7.5 million, and that might not seem like that big of a deal to somebody who has a huge roster, but not having to put up or getting to put up 1.5 million less points for the 4-star featured is a huge pro player move as well. So, yes, it would have been nice to have them add a lot more units to these milestones, but Kabam figured that would break the economy of the game, which is their norm. So yeah, are you excited about these new arena milestones? I think it's most pro player for the uncollected players who struggle with a 5 and 6-star roster that's low for the Summoner Trials. Do not make the mistake, the hard way, of putting your 6-star champions into the guilty as sin 6-star basic arena, only to realize when you have your points totaled up that you really screwed yourself over. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to a point where I only care about the milestones in the 6-star basic and actually am content with not scoring in the top 1 to 5%, so I don't have to do a bunch of like useless grinding above 4 million points for no added milestones. Like, maybe I'll actually be content with the 11 to 30%. Who knows? I think the top 6 to 10 is still going to be my realistic week off goal. But the fact that I'm saying that in that sentence really does sound pathetic because I'm addicted to the arena and I cannot deny it. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one, and good luck to everybody who's grinding in the arena and opening up those new featured crystals for Purgatory.